Hello and welcome everybody back to Anno 2070 with a League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And yeah, we will continue right where we stopped, and I promise this time I'm not drunk while recording. So, yeah, here we can see our bionic suits production, and it is rising. The goal is to get all these three to at least 100%. So, hopefully we can already achieve that. I mean, we have already placed more than enough structures for that. But even if not, then we will simply build more. Yeah, goal for this episode is, as I said, to improve the production. And the next part will be to actually build a nuclear island, where we can build nuclear power plants to increase the energy production, so that we can prepare this island here for some improvements. Yeah, once all those here are gone, we can build a proper harbor. And yes, in roughly 2 episodes, the game is over. The entire season is over then. So, where's the production here now? We are here at 35%. We have here 100, 138. I think we already have good chances that everything works as planned. But still, just in case, we'll go here with a few fat factories. Yeah, fat factory. That sounds a bit weird. Okay, so we have here 7 towards that direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, the space does not work in our favor. But we also have 7 into that direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can build that, upgrade it a little bit so that stuff can be collected, and then we can simply go for a few more of those. Yeah, that should do the trick. I mean, that is a production increase by 50%. That is actually a rather huge improvement. I actually can't really wait for this season to be over. I mean, it was fun and all, but now, I mean, we have basically achieved everything that we can achieve inside the same match. It's now really time to say goodbye, and episode 30 might be the best number for that. So, what we can also do is to... Oh, 62% already.
Production breakdown.
Okay, we already have an overproduction in algae. We have an overproduction in platinum. How many of those do we need? We need 6 lithium production facilities. We have 7, if I counted right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a slight overproduction, but it's not as huge as I want it to be. So we will simply build here a few more.
Would you like to help me? A little applied research, so to speak.
No.
Hopefully this won't throw the spirit program back.
Last time I got a quest like this, I wanted to do that, and that it actually turned out, since she is dead, that there's no delivery location for me. So, nope, Tori, no deal. So, now we have here an overproduction of 50%. We could build another oxidation facility. Yeah, maybe we should actually do that. Okay, oxidation facility here.
Energy shortage.
Yeah, blah blah. Energy shortage, my ass, Eve. Seriously, are you not able to learn? Come on, you're an AI. That means you're able to learn. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be self-aware, but learning, that should be something useful. Okay, so we have now an overproduction here. We have enough lithium. Oh, as we can see, that one here is not working
Transport
properly.
of goods on trading route. Negative.
I wonder why. Do we not have enough omega acids? Nope, we don't. Okay, what does our production range say here? Okay, we have a ship that's traveling here.
Registering depleted raw material deposit.
Oh shit. Depleted coal? That is not good. Where? I see, I see. That might cause complications in our energy production. Do we actually need additional... Nah, definitely not. We have more than enough coal plus. So, time to travel up north and collect it. Come on, travel faster, bitch. Yes. Okay, and here we have that. Here they are. We, of course, won't need that many. Here, let's just say... I want to sock them, socket them here, the items. Those that I won't need. So now, that was here, that, yeah, my energy production is now... Should now be going down, unless we have a heavy overproduction here. Oh, we still have some coal in reserve. That's good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have enough coal.
Item share changes owner. Warning.
Yeah, that should do the trick for a while.
Halted. So
we really have an issue with our fat production. I see. That is the stuff that complicates things. Okay, but still we will build one more exoskeleton production. Just in case, and another bionic suit production. To make sure. It can't be that. And we could maybe also use additional corn.
No
though
goods available.
We have an extreme production surplus here. Well, we will see. I mean, we have our biopolymers and... Yeah, corn is doing fine. Our biopolymers are also doing fine. Once that storage is depleting, we know that we have to do something. But that is, of course, not now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we will now go for an additional omega acid production. Heh. Of course, I'm so stupid. Stuff like that can happen. So that should now work. Go here, here. That should be a production increase of 100%, so that this should not cause any issues anymore. So the next step will be to build another Sisyphus and to prepare the energy production. So let's hope we get all these here running at 100%. Yeah, looks good. Oh, and I nearly forgot, we of course also need to increase our fish production. I think we could do that here on the Spirit Compass. We will activate trade here. So, we want more tools, we want more construction cells. We just have a slight underproduction. So, bionic suits are at least okay here, but we have only 8 tons of that in store. So... And now we should actually be able to start selling stuff. 3D projectors.
Warning. Production
Immunity
breakdown.
drugs. Service bots. And functional drinks. So that should give us some additional income. And here we will now go for the Sisyphus. My quest says that we should have 3 Colossi. I don't think we are going to do that now.
I appeal to your sense of reason. A sad day for me.
Yeah, of course. If your entire organization is dependent on me, then you're shit at planning. Or will we even go here for fish? Yeah, we will do it here. So I also need a freighter. Iron Island. Come on, be faster. So now the question is, how many fishing huts do we have? How many fisheries? A shit ton of them, and we need to get rid of all of them. At least on that island we have here 24 fish. I think it wouldn't be too bad if we built another statistics building here. Here we have 30. Okay, we need 30 fisheries. That, of course, requires us to have a certain amount of tools. So, new trade route, number 52. Fish! Boomtown, we will load it in. At the Monument Valley, it shall be unloaded. So we need at least 30 tons. 30 fisheries. Just to equal our current production, which is not sufficient. Meaning we should probably build something like 40 fisheries, if the island is even big enough for that amount.
We gotta show presence.
Ah, Yana, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you for the tools. Okay, we don't need to care about eco-balance here on this island. Here's something interesting. Yep, that should work. At least on one side. Okay, that should give us the energy that we need.
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Transport of goods, negatives. I understand that. And you cannot imagine how much I don't care. So here should now come the next omega acid. Okay, last time I checked was 9 tons. Here it is now 30. That should suffice for a while. And not a second too soon. That's good. And here we have bionic suits, 9 tons.
I hope we can avoid any escalation. It's up to you.
Either you resolve our grievances now, or I'll organize the mother of...
Conditions here are...
Ah, come on. Like, seriously. So, now you should have enough energy there. At least for the moment. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there we have a flying transport. Oh, we even have that there. Okay, so we can also build a few here on that side. I wish you could simply build here some transport cranes. That would make life so much easier. Okay, now we have 11 here on that side. Means 1/4 is done. Now we are running out of tools. So, it doesn't look beautiful, but it will work. Okay, here we have 5, 3, another 8.
Warning. Production breakdown.
I will probably do that with the fish first, so you will now transport a bit of stuff for me. Between every match I have to readjust that. How annoying.
Transport of goods on trading route.
It's
Negative.
also annoying that my tablet just deactivated, because I really need it for my notes. Or not really, because now the entire stuff is running, but still. It at least helps me to see the time that I have already spent with this episode, so I very likely just forgot that.
Note. Loss of share to opponent.
At least I forgot when I started. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I will make it quick. Statistics tool! You just cost a shit ton of money. The rest I actually don't care. Okay, I have 34 fisheries here.
An implant equal for your talent for improvisation.
Hey, you've really got...
Done as a
So... And here we can now build the last fisheries, and then the fish supply should be done, and then all I need to care about is energy. At least that is what I hope. I hope I can keep the efficiency up. But that should be possible. So now we have here 46 fisheries. That looks good. Especially compared to the 30 that we have here. Then I can finally concentrate on energy. So you're not needed here anymore. Let me guess, for the energy transmitter I'm going to need some carbon, right? Yes, I will need some carbon. But not now. First we will go for the proper infrastructure. Ah, I see. We could also build a hydroelectric power plant here. Energy generation, hydroelectric power plant, blueprint. I need another generator. Okay, where is it? Here.
Warning.
In a few minutes I can have
Production
that.
halted.
A moment. You shall go here. Oh no, we don't even have uranium here, so... Nope, you will not go there. We have uranium here, on this uninhabited island. Quite a lot, actually.
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
And now I'm just away for a second. Because I need to search something. Yeah, lack of preparation. I'm really sorry for that. But that won't stop me. Okay. I mean, it still takes a while until the ship arrives. And sometimes stuff is really hard to find. And it makes me wonder, do I even have notes on the nuclear power plant by my information? Ah, fuck it, I will not go nuclear. I will go here for the hydroelectric and then for a shit ton of coal. That will make things easier. I will produce at least 1000 energy. Okay, time to get rid of everything that reminds us of that bitch. Okay, so here we have that. One, two. It's really hard to position them. There's something that I don't understand. I don't get here being shown the radius of stuff. Why here? Oh, I see the grid. Yeah, that is not the radius. I was focusing on the grid, of course.
Eco balance. Values sinking.
Of course they're sinking, Eve. What kind of a... What do you think? That I don't have any idea what I'm doing here? I'm going to kill every ecosystem that exists on this island. And I'm going to enjoy it. I mean... I may have a few... eco executives, but in my heart, I'm still a tycoon! And that means things need to die. Pretty quick actually. Dum da 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 da. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so here we have that.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Of course, now we need to do that here again. The big industrial Moloch.
I think I can place this matter in your hands.
How often do you want to give me some
You have
quests?
decided against us. Nothing can change that now.
Yeah, that is totally not creepy at all, my friend. Don't forget, you're not my boss. I invited you to visit that island group. That doesn't mean that I made them yours. Yeah, I think we can work with that. How much energy do we now already have? We have over 500.
On trading route.
That's
Negative.
good. Now we are going to get the carbon that we need for the energy transmitter. Okay, we already received 1,500 from the other island. So we need to increase. Is our generator done? In a few seconds. At least. There is something. Here we have that, and carbon. That is here.
Module construction finalized.
Finally! Good. Now I want a hydroelectric power plant. That will just take, yeah, the entire next episode until it is finished. So what other means do we have? We have wind energy, we have solar energy. Yeah, on that side we have our coal production. I could also increase the coal production here. On that side. I mean, I really want to destroy that island. That eco balance will be negative. And it shall never recover. Because who needs nature anyways? What we need is jobs. Yeah, people need jobs in order to survive. Yeah, that we actually need a planet that has never been scientifically proven. Okay, so we can now align that properly. I, of course, need to make sure that we will have enough coal available on this island. Yeah, time to order something. So that we have a few in reserve. So, by the way, what does now the bionic suit say? 35 tons! Yay! Things are improving.
Warning. Production halted.
Perfect. So, and what does our fish production say? Ah, maximum already. Perfect. I like it when a plan works. So, here's now that. Good thing none of Ecos has to live here on these islands. And that I am not playing with the AI of Leon Moreau. Because that dude is really annoying. So... oh, that looks nice. And
Transfer
yeah, our
of
energy
goods on
goes up.
trading route. Negative.
But I want more. How much energy are we actually producing here? I don't know. Nobody is telling me that. It does not say anything about that. Shit. Shit. And I will still have to keep with a positive eco balance. That will make things a little bit difficult.
Game saved.
So, now finally the eco balance has dropped a little bit. Time to build the energy transmitter. We can need it here. Perfect. So, how far is that now? 17 minutes. Once that is built, we have a small advantage. I mean, we have then another 500 energy.
Warning. Production halted.
I would actually be able to get rid of a few of these power plants, which would improve the eco-balance here on this island further, and therefore also increase the production.
Raw material deposit. Almost exhausted.
We are running low on basalt and coal here. There's always something to do. I wish you could build a very expensive building that automatically increases the resource counter, so that you don't always have to manually do that. I mean, of course, we could use our licenses to generate more resources here. Here, like that basalt crusher, basalt cutter had 72,000, 180,000. Those are, of course, great numbers. Uranium, sand, oil, iron, basalt. There we have it, basalt and some coal. Time to go back to our old capital and do things. And I think the city here still looks nice. It still looks promising. So, time to unload here everything, and yes, I have to launch all these resources now one by one. Items, is there something I can use for the other island? Yep, that will be useful. With that, we will go here. Yeah, in the next episode we can then finally completely focus on the harbor. And then we are done. And yeah, now it's of course time to find a proper thumbnail, since we have been mostly focusing on that. Oh wait, I still want to check the bionic suits. Yes, definitely rising. I am happy. Oh. Now the amount of communicators is going down. Okay, maybe it will be episode 31. But yeah, first... Ah, isn't that a nice view?
Warning. Production breakdown.
Print screen! So, yeah, I hope you liked this episode. You know the drill. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any feedback or questions, then just use the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, well, I of course would be happy if you would subscribe. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.